organization of high-impact events, deployment of multi-channel campaigns, building a visible youth-driven movement, and fostering community partnership. Mr. Speaker, I'm happy to inform you that the campaign has been successfully rolled out across all 16 regions of Ghana, reaching every district in the country. This comprehensive coverage ensures that youth in urban and rural areas, as well as students in various types of educational institutions, are exposed to consistent anti-drug messaging and support services. Mr. Speaker, recognizing that meaningful behavior change requires multi-stakeholder engagement, the National Youth Authority has established strategic partnership with key institutions and organizations to amplify their reach and impact of the Red Means Stop campaign. The National Youth Authority has established partnership with two traditional paramouncies, namely the Ghana Traditional Council and then the Dagbon Traditional Council, to support the campaign. This collaboration will be extended to other traditional leaders. The National Youth Authority has also established partnership with youth movements such as Bike for Life Ghana, a prominent motorcycle enthusiast community movement, to engage urban youth demographics through creative and culturally relevant platforms. The partnership has facilitated the integration of anti-drug messaging into youth culture and lifestyle events, making substance-free living an aspiration amongst peer groups. Mr. Speaker, the National Youth Authority has collaborated with leading media houses to educate the youth on drugs and substance abuse. For example, YFM, one of Ghana's leading youth-focused radio stations, has been instrumental in amplifying the Red Means Stop message through their regular programming, interviews, call-in shows, and public service announcements. This media partnership has significantly expanded outreach among young audience who actively consume youth-oriented content. Mr. Speaker, the ministry instituted a program that allows the National Youth Authority to actively participate in high school events as the Party in the Park and other events or gathering of second cycle students. This platform are expected to provide direct access to thousands of young people, enabling peer-to-peer conversations, distribution of education materials, Red Ambassador recruitment, and real-time engagement on substance abuse prevention. This non-petty advocacy messages events demonstrate the effectiveness of meeting youth in their social space. Mr. Speaker, a strategic move to enhance the campaign's appeal and credibility among the youth, the Ministry and the National Youth Authority has also appointed Ghanaian influencers to become Red Means Stop ambassadors. It is expected that the significant influence of these influencers among Ghanaian youth, particularly through music and social media presence, make them ideal advocates for substance-free living. Mr. Speaker, to sustain the momentum generated on the Red Means Stop campaign, the National Youth Authority has developed strategic partnership and a comprehensive roadmap to intensify interventions amongst the UNIM Red and broader substance abuse challenge. Nationwide billboards campaign. The objective is to create high visibility public awareness across all 60 regions through strategic billboard placement that reinforces the Red Means Stop message in high traffic areas. The billboards are being strategically positioned in the following high visibility locations: major highways and transport corridors, city centers and market areas, school zones and youth gathering points, bus and taxi terminals, sports stadia and entertainment venues. The billboard campaign will provide constant visual reinforcement of the Red Means Stop message, reaching millions of Ghanaians daily. This sustained public awareness will normalize conversations about substance abuse, reinforce peer norms against drug use, and remind youth and communities of the dangers associated with opioids and substance abuse. However, this program is faced with funding challenges. Is it on? Funding challenges, and we urge all to support. Expanded youth advocacy mobilization. Mr. Speaker, the National Youth Authority has recruited 2,000 plus Red Ambassadors across all regions. These youth advocates will serve as peer counselors, event organizers, grassroots mobilizers, in their respective schools and communities. The training program equipped ambassadors with skills in peer-to-peer communication, event planning, digital advocacy, public speaking, and community mobilization. The National Youth Authority plans to conduct 500+ schools outreach events annually by organizing Red Means Top rallies and youth festivals in communities, concert tours, featuring popular artists, host inter-school sports tournaments, promote substance-free athleticism, and conduct talent showcase in drama, poetry, dance, and arts with substance abuse prevention teams. Institutional partnership and policy development. The ministry is forging partnership to strengthen collaboration with the Ghana Education Service, the Ministry of Health, the Narcotics Control Commission, establishing Red Advocacy Clubs as permanent features in second cycle institutions, develop comprehensive substance abuse prevention policies for schools, creating referral systems, connecting students to treatment and rehabilitation services, and engaging religious institutions, traditional authorities, and community leaders as anti-drug advocates. Mr. Speaker, to help youth drug addicts undergo rehabilitation services, the ministry has acquired a 3-acre land at Ekrapime Kropon to construct a youth rehabilitation center. The project is being carried out in collaboration with SNIT. Mr. Speaker, in conclusion, the ministry will continue to implement these programs, monitor and assess the impact of these interventions, review them when necessary, and explore other interventions to curb this menace. We'll also work with other stakeholders to ensure that youth engaged in drug and substance abuse are given the needed support in rehabilitation for proper care, and this is where we pledge the support, and this is where we pledge that Parliament support us to redeem the youth of Ghana. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Adam Agbana, any supplementary question?
Yes, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, though I'm satisfied with the answer, I want to find out from the Minister, considering how dire the situation is now, with all the specific measures that he has implemented.
Please ask supplementary question.
With all the measures that he has listed, what role can we as members of Parliament play to facilitate the processes?
Very well, Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Parliament is a very important institution, and we believe that the role of members of Parliament will be instrumental in fighting drug abuse. We believe in advocacy than prevention, and so every member of Parliament can also take it upon himself that on every platform that they get the opportunity to engage their community, they will spend about 5 to 10 minutes engaging their communities on issues of drug and its related problems. Also, we will plead with this August House that funding is a very big problem. Unfortunately, we treat issues of youth development like footnotes, but it is a real threat that confronts all of us. And so we believe strongly that Parliament can also help in advocacy and asking for community support in funding programs that are related to the issues of drug abuse. I have always said that drug abuse is not an individual problem. It is a community disease. And if one person in your community starts abusing drugs, it affects the whole community. And as a country, we must begin to pay attention to it. The data I shared with you, if 41% of our tertiary students are aware of the active use of drugs on their campuses, and 37% of our second cycle students are aware, this is a national crisis that we should all put our shoulders to the wheel to fight it. And members of Parliament can lead in this advocacy better than any other group. And so we expect Parliament to support in every way necessary to bring the conversations to the fore so that we discuss it. It should become part of our everyday conversations. It is only through that we'll be able to fight the menace effectively. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Any further question?
Mr. Speaker, that will be all for now. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Honorable Achampo. Honorable Achampo, do you have a supplementary question?
Yeah, Mr. Speaker, I just want to find out from the Minister, because drugs and other stuff, they do it privately. So you will not be in their houses to control them. So in future, if resources are available, are we thinking of rehab centers so that we can manage at least those who will not listen to the advocacy or the advice?
Very well. I take that to be a suggestion instead of a question. Yes. Very well. Honourable members, I use the opportunity to thank the Minister for Youth Development and Empowerment for attending upon the House to respond to the questions